Penny Bernard Owusu is my guest. TUC chairman. Chief, memoaha, memao akwaba, esanso mao trinkwa.
Mitri edase, na mfa akonya kese so na minchia watifo ne wonderful. Ene Ghana Jumayefo nyina yekoko hia wo e friend say gov't. Eye PUCC center.
Ona mokoto aba no.
Mokoto aba 21st of friend say
August.
Okay. Ja nyankopon eye maduma moto aba.
To ye tie Robert chairman. Fresh.
And then this is my first radio station.
Wow.
Maba minimum aba betwetwe nkomo. Ti we there. Yamaye nyina so trinkwa na me daga na adwumayefo so ase ne anunyam kese a omode ahyem.
But you've been working hard. I mean, I saw you emra sa union politics you do ho gimu, and I have seen you rise, and to see you as chairman of TUC many ajipa. Why you're very consistent.
Ni nyina no nyame ene your commitment to your friends Ghana adwumayefo eyiediem. We no baby union adwuma no mobrowa for na baby e free no so mobrowa intino da bia no ye be make sure say ja ye be kasama wona say bi omo no ndudwom tie na nyankopon kakra waboye wachi dom aye dia bedu ba bia e dia bedu ti aseda ni nyina ye ne dia ye njimu ba kokra aseda ni nyina ye obo ade dia. Bernard, o vision for TUC e dia. Well, my vision for TUC to be more visible and more stronger than before, and also ensure that the ordinary Ghanaian worker is not shortchanged.
Okay. We na kato members itrimo mtu abanimao.
Exactly.
Wow.
That the TUC that they see yesterday shouldn't be the same as we see today.
What was it you want to be more visible, or you want TUC to be more visible
and strong? Why
is visibility so important?
Visibility is very important in everything that you do because you represent workers, and the workers are supposed to at least see what you are doing for them. And when the needs arise, you should be there to ensure that you work for them and ensure all that they are demanding from you is achieved.
Visibility and what? We are stronger. Okay, so say we are strong. We are stronger.
And the workers' power.
Okay.
You know, workers, we have power, and that power, we need to see that power. It shouldn't be just a word of mouth, but power that we will see.
Yeah, fit the TUC we came to read about the 70s, 80s kind of TUC for no na omoni aban timiti jina pa as say organized labor woso no ho kakra na aban ne politicians nyina ho popo for a very long time na man for both TUC so bo say as one more representation no ano nye dene na anu ya senate nsemo ba ya hotels ba mu na TUC ekeka no ho me hu se ankofo ekura no sa o mkeka mo ho aban tie sa ene se mokoto aba mo yi sa executives ne sin chen amoma bay. What is the plan to be stronger? A kwan be na mo be fa so aye strong, because there is the perception say leadership of labor unions no eya amoni aban ekona na enti eya na se aban compromise mo front no Emma Edia Mupe Ewasam yen intentem kwanamo twemo na ase. What is the plan to be stronger? And how do you react to sa perception is ya money aban ekona krana?
The edikan no the TUC is a body for the workers' interests and menu enim over a period. Maybe the previous administration, their style of maybe leadership was that less dialogue, and maybe they've done a lot of social dialogue and other things that has. But we current leadership believe that the social dialogue will go with Chobwe.
Okay.
Whereby we'll go to the table and we will talk, and if we talk and we don't get what we are looking for, we hit the street and ensure that our demands are met. So our strategy is that, we'll be doing the social
diplomacy and choboi.
So that is exactly what we intend doing as leadership.
Then we expect more from you, Pao.
Well, we are not going to be seen as a weak leadership. We will ensure that the right thing is done. And we'll put government on its toes and make sure that government do what is right for the people. The ordinary Ghanaian will not be shortchanged.
But you know the political terrain are more pretty within a highly polarized political environment. So, you're very critical of Abaya or Waswa. The perception is you may belong to the party that is in opposition, depending on who is in power. I'm sure you are aware of this.
I'm aware of this, and even ever since we even started this campaign for Galamsey, we have had a series of calls, both from family and other friends, tagging me with the opposition that why are we working for the opposition. But let me use this medium. My main country, for any my for say, Ghana for any where the TUC is non-political. We don't belong to any political party. And whatever action I hear and then either you change a buying and I say within that buying no crowd buying for a free musamba, our stance will not change. The TUC is going to be stronger, and we are going to be stronger because we are going to revive our district councils of labor
so the chairman and
the regional councils of labor. You'll be making sure that those places are our base. I will say Kubiano, your one base, union, your base in the district council and the regional councils. We are going to make sure say the Sika ebe ura omujumi DM na ya empower now you build those structures and we'll take it up from there.
Okay, Sika Semuna, my used to say, we are financially independent. Political parties breaking front. Na wamo infiltrate mumu na ama mano adwo kakra. And TUC no muskasa.
Oh, you say TUC, yeah no, ya juice and I and the soya and the social partners and so on. Omutimi aboy supporting on our activities. If you be a mensa and in the Bible, Jesus Christ, Judas, eko yini because of sikakakra. And you know, ubenya nipa ba kumyenu bia bi ombeya di ombeya. But ye de Yankopon na ye re ehyenum. Na onukuto na eja de ye ene ebeye. Nti be make sure say de ye ene ebeye. Apart from that, no bibia ni ho a ebeti break your front. Bi enim say Yankopon so kan ye ho.
May sure say Galamsey in Tokoya ye queen would be your official duty. And that's a first major advocacy at TUC for Mafatomo Hoso. Am I correct?
Pacho, I know pepe. I know correct.
I don't choose Galamsey. Your social problems be
well, you choose Galamsey, but a call to duty. Obieni wa zabi onumsi Ghana. And Obiensu ni wa edua ana efudia enina ni fie. Nti nyina no TUC ne ye trans ne ye hu se no ade a ekoi se ya mfa ye ho anjima emre bia no ya na amanfo efre TUC na ya mfa ye ho anjima o hu se TUC ye de ye ho jima na quickly aban committee say committee ni me share ni nkomo o kan about yi can say Senate issue ye de ye ho jima na aban quickly obabe then put a hold to it. And TUC is a very important organ. Adia here on mine see the anutuma aban bia otisu bia no etie kwampaso
manu
drujom enunti and yes Galamsey fight you know ye de hu jim se be ya ye be gi ye man no ye nsase eni mfuwa eni ye nsuo esi ho nti se what is TUC ade no ho agima na eno no ye kokushia say 3 days ago and you could do some common kushia wo Alisa hotel minister of national security lands minister and labor minister by now the starting meeting no na akoye say omo pese omo ba ebe kire ne omo aye ene baby omo kudu na even defense minister crowd video bi kire and say abrantie sojani young sojani bia because of Galamsey kra no wahwe ne nkwa ewo friends in northern region you know they were trying to say I said they no more patching and say omo yebi
ntomo your presentation man
they wanted to do a presentation they started it but we curtailed it at a point say yeah we are not interested in your friend is saying this long presentation because the ekosuni nyina no yina yehu there are reports there are research and bibia enye djuma enti no ye organized labor ejinaye a yejinaye 11 September aye katre aban say aban declare state of the friend is emergency na afenso ye ma order na order na obema no illegal or legal in the forest reserve around water bodies no nsuwa ehon ene ye forest mu no yen pam obia emfa free ho na ye make sure say nsuwa no eni ate enti ya kasa ye no
the presentation in the mama komo
ni you stop you
but the essence of the committee ni say omo no mu nhia na mu review aban efforts so far.
Yeah, no.
It is an uncommon presentation as to Neomaya so far. Sanka any committee in terms of reference, Pepe.
Minya, yeah, no, your friends are buying.
When you're politicians.
Yeah, politicians.
Okay.
Yeah, they to me, Asha buying some, are buying, and so.
Okay.
Inti, ne pay free are buying, honey say, are buying. So why you be not said the why you know? A so near, and ka, some reuse one suano, and near the ati. And anka, ye too quiet and numb. Your friend is saying your forest in hui and can conform to me fine chancing with impunity. Emba me second ho to send your construction and go for daytime. Not you two your friend is saying Galamsey, you two a former good year. Into no the amount of tears here and said the omu yedinano and Sweni. Omujitum, the Minister of National Security, a Ura Kandapa, a cancer, and Sema ya Kuche good crataso, and in Sema ya Keninano, and Emma no crampo, Emma and some analogy be na history be said Tamana or no sabi only as a kola or banana or moose or no name suya onum edda. The omo feature omo de omo nsa ekosa enum ni ade ade samri sa no mani nyina aye den eni ho na omo ye de ombetimi nanso no omo beko no makwa kohia other stakeholders no stakeholders no so akotwetwe nkomo na wotwi ba ko edi enim no omo ba back abema a conclusive your friend is saying agreement.
And in this first meeting, who were the stakeholders apart from TUC?
Oh, we had a lot of other stakeholders. They were what do you call forum for UTAC, other professional bodies. Being so normal friends meeting. And
the stakeholders now only are well represented
well, because other stakeholders they will not even come to the meeting.
Okay.
And Yanka Sakrano, it took leadership by a leadership night. He decided a convincing affiliate in because no more me yanko. But you can say, well, I buy any edins also. It is a buying aton safra as responsible leaders. No, I see a court you could see asema or edeba. But here we were given a strict, the friend is saying direction and now a strict you say our position. We are not changing our position.
I know a directive among members of the man.
Yes, leadership. No, the man say kono. Asemna ya kano. And one they see jinaso. And now you're quiet. No, so the kotua by him say state of emergency. Now you can't. Yes, no.
What was the committee's response to more demands? First of all, state of emergency. National Security Minister is saying,
well. The kind and say omu explain it right.
Okay.
Say omu edi asoja for any a police for aqua omu try say omu be yiko for a friend is saying site or any other day. But your momo ti ase say eduma na omu di no. Senka di mu a enka yensuo na ni ati and I say reclaim bi no more can about Newmont ejuma Newmont say Newmont your friend is saying almost mining our forest almost reclaiming a lot of our lands near there. They say, well, society I
said Newmont for more small
scale mining. They were trying to explain and convince us
okay.
But organized labor said the omaye no say eso ni and can you baby away. Say yes, they have to do more. Into go back no masamba, but yeah, the no, yes, a position.
How long na meeting there?
Oh, we spent around let's say 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yes, within 2 hours.
Okay.
And we told them say yes, baby ejina. And yes, I did a normal you SRDP almost say
apart from the earlier
demands, no, yeah, the normal SRDP.
So before I did new demands in the piece, no, fire the old demands and first demands now more you know. When they come back, also say one more in declare state of emergency.
Yes.
The empire be free forest in the money in so no.
Now, deploy the police and the military with the full orders.
Okay.
Say. And no ma will be you be catching say one free no free forest one free one destroy on equipment no na obi biara said the oil side no so no you fa emra kwan mu and immediately no revoke LI 2462 no
okay
no withdraw all licenses that has been granted for prospecting mining in forest and protected reserve and also around the water, what you call the water bodies.
Airline then I will say revoke.
LI 2460 it's about
2462.
2462 is about mining.
Okay.
Mining around the forest reserves.
Okay.
Yeah. And also establish a special court to prosecute the perpetrators of your friends this horrible your friends crimes.
To demand a special court.
A special court for Galamsey.
And no so some petition Chief Justice.
Well, sir, Chief Justice, but
say separation of powers.
I know, but say no yentimi enkoye. Enti they far bind to say timamufo.
Yeah.
The ken and idea we no nye yenkwa as TUC. And ya requesting for this.
Okay.
Even nananom ekra can be say yemma special court ye dey deal with your friends Galamsey. But minua ade baako a sometimes me nwanwa kakra ni say Galamsey ya chichi mi hu say ya chipani bi ewum. Me hu say ya chipani bi a odi mu ewum because me hu say Galamsey enye ye nuanom kwala yi na eye.
Okay.
Ye wo akuku daba mo shechire campings a mo shechire enti no court yi ba so a those in conform na say ye do mo court enye mi nua bi a se bi oti yakura asi ba bi a ope bibi kakra bi a adwuma enti no ye de na akwa se bi akona kotu Galamsey a ye call ya yakwakoto no
because so tie se hwa contemporary video na me boy na abrantie na otwa video no say odu abrantie ba ko ka chen se wo you obi adwuma nti emfa embeje mbo wo so
good
wo you obi adwuma that tells you say baby omuti a wo mudidi no ayo obi na afa wo adwuma a wo mo ye
exactly
and mo worry ni se besi ne no ye nchi obi a okura de bia na se ono no sponsor money no
ye nyina ye krom aye nim se Galamsey ye koso yi politicians chechiri both NDC MPP they are all complicit the tiani say MPP for ewa aban mu no betu no more NDC for ba on betu no more se se ya MPP wa aban mu MPP mpanifo ebi chechiri a omoye the same thing and NDC so ba aban mu a NDC mpanifo bi nso ye den ehima
obo NDC ho na dem gala ho
but aban bi obeba bia no omumu no eye ne more na aban na free so no eye ne less
yeah
enti de ekono no enti Galamsey ade a ya gia tuma menua ye nyina ye ekono de eka ne se ye ndi politicizing no me ye nyi politics in free because ensure any political color
no crime
ye nyina ye no nsuo e me ye nyina nso no ye didi enti e be ye duane ene ye no ba any we nyina no any political color enti de eka ne se aban e make sure say because menua ye can no agro ye can anibreso oni ye kasa ni ye can wo be hewe na Ghana ye civil war at that area. Because a two akodi nkofo nsem.
Video cry
Amanfo and now Galamsey people amanfo boldly about ebi mo so mo license. Fine, who license? Say Ghana ye ma license for guns.
Yes.
Wait ma kwaji etuo e dey abon ho ban. Nti oma kwaji tuo e dey abon ho ban no. Should he allow them to use their guns to be killing people?
No, not at all.
And that is what is happening with Galamsey. Yamal license na quite responsible minded. And I'm more irresponsible minded.
No kwaji tuo se mo license.
No license intino.
What the legality
no eban. And whamu ne bebre. There has been a research.
So as kwaji license for tuo so the koyam robbery.
That is the point. That is the point. And with this, your friend is saying arrangement yedi hun komo sisi ye Galamsey komo yedi. It has come to a proportional. So ye nyina ya sorry as o mine. Na ye nsia no. Na ye kotra ba bi ka se o ade we no eye adwuma ankofo ye se bi omunya omu daily bread. A research has shown say Galamsey no kra no enye sustainable income. An income unya ne a ochinasa but ehun sunsaso a ebeja ato oman no so no huge enti adenti sebi ye nananom ene ye mpanifo ofise no munim se gold e friend is say ye sase no
omo no di kan hu ne
omo no di kan hu enti ye to Ghana Gold Coast and so because ye mpanifo they are very responsible anomo dwi ye dachi ye enti no omo anye no sene ene ye no enti the onions lies between mienu say you better protect your mind. You better resist the oppressor's rule.
Okay.
If I say oppressor's rule, I mean the people who are doing what is not right.
Okay. Or more oppressing.
They are oppressing our people in our villages. They are oppressing our what do you call land, and they are doing things that if we don't take time, there will not be any land for us to even farm on.
Okay, oppression. You have a situation where a cocoa farmer. Na okoko farm ni si ho no cocoa farm se ben wo nyina tonton mo sa ase de Galamsey fo na o matutua na ka wo de no nko an na hemfimfim. You are forced to also give out your land because so one fast asase na man jibiribi kakra asase no will go anyway because ye tutu ehun nyina. You have situations where the excavator cost site inti yetwi excavator no afa obi kokko afuo mu anase obi body fuo oppression ni bi no. But before you go into the research, moko meeting no mo de 2 additional demands account. Eno ye de adia.
Yes, revocation of forests, cessation of forest reserve amendment instrument 2023 EI 234.
Okay.
And all political parties to sign a pet on binding Galamsey.
Okay.
You per se all the if I mean political party, the leaders of the political party, whether what do you call Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, he said John Mahama, Alan movement. Well, independent is also
political party.
Well, for all the political parties are almost seeking, your friend is saying, the mandate of the country, no. Yes, so many Ambra no be declare on stance. Ni making sure say yemfa Galamsey enya politics. Say aban kwa obi nsi akire nkoka say ono be ye ni say. Ana aban mpanimfo no so enko kan kire nkofo say Galamsey ni ye ba be shemu kena. Yes Galamsey enya adepa community mining no. Amfa and faso dear papa amreye. Me hu say yeduanu bi last time na me were one of your sister stations. Me kodi nkomo ho. Mo buy so mo ya association of your friend is
community miners.
Na yesi omunyai your friend is mining no mu kodi den. Me response didn't say omo pese obu ye adwuma oil wapum. Diamond bi wapum. Gold say bi wapum. Then they can go to that end and do that a friend is saying a juma because I know so juma but say juma I don't think Sadio Moyen a very responsible mining.
How is TUC hoping to get the presidential candidates to sign this pact? Mobe Creative Forum B Namaton Safre Omo, and Namu Jam another body to organize. How are you hoping to get
We
them?
are going to create a forum at the Trade Union Congress Hall, and we invite them there to come there to sign that pen for the whole world to see and for them to declare what their intentions are on this Galamsey.
What about, say, you be determine a roadmap from now? Na omon committee womu so that over power. Forget about o manifesto akafa mining ho. Ya establish a roadmap ya pese a fashion na ya de sanitize small scale mining. Inti pact no e na wo mu nyina committee o mu hutu say bi wini a I will make sure say roadmap me follow.
The tier they say ye di kan ka kire aban say aban fa friends tabo declare state of emergency. Na yin jai Galamsey no. Yin mining. Once that thing happens, then there will be a room for us to sit and have conversation around it. But as it stands now, the activities is going on. And
nothing I'm free meeting anymore. I'm one shut down Bopobiano because what more first demand has not been met until there is no point sitting.
Well, that is because the point is that you can't so much row. Say you say your ABCD my idea was your mind on your mind. No be friend now be my your friend is saying history am my what you are doing, and it's good to engage, but at least give us that respect and tell us this is what we can meet or this is what we want to do. But you want to tell us that you are doing it already, then we don't have anything to sit and talk about. But omankasa ejitum say omoko no other stakeholders. It could be the president, it could be any other stakeholder that they might think of. Then after a year or more engagement, almost within 1 week, they will come back to us. So for us, they are catching almost say, and we are not relenting on our decision. Say we will embark on whatever we want to do if they don't go by what we've asked them to do.
It appears to say
this is happy.
The demand for a state of emergency, are buying comfortable with that. Utie the sector minister Abu Jinapa or say a draconian. Utie the deputy or patch say na yabani small scale mining that 2 good years near the Kufa yabani small scale mining. His point is that the time where you ban small scale mining no crampo and na records nature say exporting gold do okra free mining. Unsolvable problem bia. A state of emergency is akin to a ban. Just that with a state of emergency, you have to keep a soldier for on the ground permanently to ensure so be and returning. It doesn't look like a buying is buying this state of emergency demand.
Well, say as TUC and Juma say be comfortable.
Okay.
We have to put government on its toe to ensure that government do what is right.
Okay.
Until a month for I say and say
okay.
Into a buying and making sure said the month for air a buying bed a bit. Now we share a Ghana a friend is a Ghana Academic of Art and Science for our press conference December 2023. GAAS conference room. I'm afraid they call on your friend and saying organize a TUC Trade Union Congress. Say we shouldn't be silent. Now making sure say the pressure higher than at so. Now we share demands at that time. Mami ready be to your listeners. Also declare a moratorium on all kinds of surface mining activities around river bodies. Revoke all licenses and prospecting license mining, lease and small scale mining license in forest reserve and other fragile ecosystems such as key biodiversity areas. Revoke the environmental protection mining in forest reserve regulation 2022 LI 2462 and establish a plan for land reclamation in all areas destroyed by illegal mining and other forms of surface mining. a moratorium for 10 years.
Wow. And these are scientists.
These are scientists. These are not ordinary men and women. Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, I head this such an institution.
Yeah.
And you share a normal about illegal mining and as a mining
issues
and so to the extent Christ almost say mining na you try say a year juma Oma ye two mining no sika omunya ni nyina no kra no enya de itimi ehwe omunya sika no komunya omusan kra di kotonuro e de hwe omu ho a omu livelihood ni ade nyina kra no e kate at a point enti say a scientist etimi de sa no ma wi atodwa na me nua eko a eye TUC ye de asi ani so say ye eko no eye eko a eye okopa enti de esre ne say omampani ene na pamfo omuntie Ghana asopam na de yaka no omunye ni nyina se bi enya asomdwe na yenko yanim.
I am looking at the timing of the call for state of emergency. No, we are 79 days away from elections. That time, a security sensitive period. We will need your soldier for to be on a standby to deal with any chaos. We will need our police to stand by. In fact, they will be busy throughout the day. Even on election day, even though our soldier for will not be at the polling stations, they will be on standby. That will be about the same time where you declare state of emergency. I am looking at timing. Ususu say yebenya the manpower to deal with these two crucial security situations.
You need any excuse.
Okay.
Yankwa ehu hiaye. De bia adru no. E wo se o man no. Me gidi se ne. So man bi sorry, so mo ba be invade Ghana. Yanka se e be abekọ election ti.
Okay.
E wo se ye twen so na ye to abato is just a day. We just I don't think you use 2 days crowd to aba. You use only 1 day.
Yeah.
And at the to aba. Enti abato no is just a 1 day affair. I bet to be abobo the way we need. And I know say Ghana for asumbi and there will not be any day or whatever say be call abato ama basa yaba because yeti ehwase. Enti no we don't have any excuse for the timing because our life.
But if Abai makes this proposal to you, say, this is the situation, your co-election year, Ubi Nimini BC, inti Ankamo state of emergency, no, mon relax kakrani yusu the men in uniform to manage elections. Maybe a elections, I am a state of emergency. I'm a candidate.
I'm a continual process.
That's true.
Inti once it's a continual process, I was say. You're taking the action now because stop Galamsey now and we don't want to wait further because you are trying send you there was a time Omampani crowd your friends and Nakunya a crowd too say when Timmy Anko your friend is saying
he's prepared to put his presidency
on the line.
Yeah.
What am I saying? Until you can see the magnitude of the matter. Until you see I now mean you are da bang and the be appropriate.
The program need in
it is ya ne and then I mean you or china enya dia. It is yentimi anya na we don't have any time because we are see I been near your way no and then Yankopon e dia maye or china anya wo dia. Nti ye wo enne no you make sure say ye beye dia beboa. Yenim se Galamsey ni enya de pa ene ya hwe ho aye hwan am ye duru ba bia ye duru. Nti as organized labor no yenjintumu nne yenjintumu china until say government aye ne no we will still go ahead and do what we are doing. And I want to also say this say organized labor no enye only TUC for enko a obi biara a wo ye adwuma wo mokola wo edwom wo hemfa a wo ye Ghana ni a odwe wo man Ghana ho no emre no so a ye nyina ye fa ye ho ndwim say radio station for mu nyina obi abedum ni radio station na ye nyina ya say a strike ne beko ana say mummenye nyina betwe a ye ntintasuko confantra ban no hu say yes ye ni abre
o kira TUC adwumaye fo nkabomukuo nti obia wote o mamu ye adwumaye ni bia no it is in his interest. Okay, now one major stakeholder in the fight against Galamsey Nananoma Himfo. And ahemfoni bi aye bold as take your next out, also supporting the call for disbandment of Sajumedi Ekosui. But when you hear the president of the National House of Chiefs, Oji Ahoho Yaojebi II, indicate say
This is Happy FM.
the call for disbandment of Galamsey and small scale mining on the Munyajene. The reasons in say ye bane a emebunu bebre na nya adwuma nye omanu aduane bebo wo mo na ebetimi create a national security crisis e de amayen sa ejinaye no uhunu ni saying the reason na ode ama say look at the number of young people are egu bush egu nsuo ho a wo mudidie na ene ya bane a sa nipakuo bebrebe no omo kohe na your alternative plan be ma wo mo ana TUC for more reaction is saying
Munya ye adwuma for kra na ye omo friends kasamafo a ye kasama omo nti ka yempo enanka asema na ekan ye nanka wose ekan na say ye adwuma bia am robin so say adwuma
illegal there
illegal
to say
illegal mining nti so obi ye adwuma na oye no enya de a emfaso say bi omo ton cocaine no omo ton drugs say no so ye adwuma enti are we saying nana is nana telling us say adwuma ye nuanom ye no enso ni a nsuwa ni nyina no me ya
bra Facebook president of the National House of Chiefs phone in
me ya ye chia nana na ya manana Fred say maha na nana we de adabraka de waka asema waka o mofra nana waka de na nso nana we yagituma eweye ekosi se nana eye wankasa wo area free ufa Fred say car okọ Fred say ye takra de ewuwo mu ha kofa sehwi western regional nsu a wo ho nyina adane chocolate it is nana say yensu yi say nitia kan ye nim say ye nuanu wo we ade a adwuma a ede mfaso de eba but adwuma ye nuanu mu ye ede awudie na ebreye enti ye be ka kire nana say ebia nana ebia ye man full brief nana ebia wonte de ekoso ni ye but nana no man kasa kra issue a statement February ya na nana mo kasa ye nte court yemfa omokra enkoko board so na regulations ni normal but nana munim say sa normal we nyina no emra papa bi e wo wiase bi wo Ghana ha nanso enforcing it is an issue enunti e dey say mo declare state of emergency other stakeholders so kasa mufa moratorium anya dey ento so for 10 years
yes
na yen hwe ekwan a ye be fa so na ye na wo kasa emaburu omo yesa adwuma mfaso di a eba no enko won chen eye yare omo tu Galamsey nyina wo hwa omo nhye proper PPEs omo du omo hu rasa simu omo nhya tade a whole lot of enoma omo ya enso ani enti nka nana ebetimi anka we di anka wo se nka nana kura na nka se oka ma me musa question say me njindi anamente I stand to be corrected say ahemfu bi mo etu ahemwa friends ahemfu bi a omo hihye nketo a omo hihye omo ase
otumfo se so atumi amienu bi
we musa nana say watimi etu ohene ba akokra wo ne area ho fa Galamsey ho ana say nana ntimi nya sa dia ene ye be encourage nana say nana nhwe sa aspect no na wonno ma omutu Galamsey ewon ne mpasuaso no obetimi ede ne nansi form na wa stop wo mo
o pa busa say nana nkasa na anamon ben no no
etu as a chief in his area
and he's the president of the National House of Chiefs
enti onu ankasa ni jurisdiction kura no one we ye this adwuma no enipa because me say a lot of illegal mining ekoso e won area omu nyina hu say problem omu kra yes e wonana nana e friend say nana fie enti nana endi kan enhwe saa e friend say nsem no na ye hu say nana timi atu nipa be ba ko mienu a omu di say adwuma then we can have a friend say a clear conversation enti we dey nana we dey adabraka na we dey esrew
agitum enye
agitum nana asem we dey agitum enye ye gina na sem tumi enye ye kra ye nyintum
say me em ban no
band no dia was ye ban ni declare state of emergency na moratorium na bi mu kan say 10 years kra na yenja sa no mani nyina na yempe kwampa ye de be fa so se sia ye de nkofo kakra bi ena enya sika ewom na
but have you thought of the security implications for the nation if for 10 years the moratorium atoso ya ban emebunu no
menua gold ni se na shisha form
ampa
me baby am free you two diamond you two gold
okay
me free achim aprade achim achiase
okay
efa area mu ho kofa akwatia environment na you tutu diamond nsa no mai wo ye shovel ene ade tutu se ankofo kura excavators a obu tu amana champagne ene no ma even reclaiming the land no crown a big issue for the country and what security friend is saying situation and it is said near yehu and we have no excuse the TUC can simple let's declare state of emergency let's ban it let's revoke people who are not doing what is right and let's enforce the laws and make sure say yes you and anybody because you see even pipe cry ye bunu and ye clean the kind of scent
e womu no
e chese wo de mu aduane cry na ene hwe menua dialysis ene esi ekoba ne sen na dialysis ya se we ko kidney yare we ko dialysis so ekwakoda so ami atwene moja aye ni sei eno ma we nyina ekos ene ekuro man so menua da bia mpa ya mebo ane se yare emmomi ko se yare bow na wo koye hospitals na da behu say yes yadwa komotre ba ne hospital enti ya wa ya hweye ne ya nso saadi ya no a but ni nyina mu no enkrobi mo so no there has been civil war at the areas of mutu sa no man Congo is a typical example
exactly
I think say Mali part of Mali and also a typical example and crow we nyina ebeye enti de enti na ye hwehan na ye ho because of nipa kakra bi interest enti no omamu ni nyina no yase enye den entori ye ntrance e masade we NC.
Do you think that this ad hoc committee must succeed?
Well, the econo
we are ready to cooperate.
We are cooperating. Okay. That is why you know ekushia kodi nkomo no. Na se omoma ye nso eti ase se nkomo na ye de ba ye na ana krata ye kruche egu paper so no ye paper so no ade a ni nyina no na kwan mu ano no. Enti no onu ye ready say omo be back to us na they will respond to us positively enti dey twen say aban ye ne ya say krum ye say kukuru ni jaya keka no so ebejai but until say kukuru na jaya ne keka ne ye nyai awa ye bebuma finya until the time I be hu say empanifo etie yen na Galamsey community buying illegal mining no say then you prospecting me
now my assessment of community mining here there be busasa because and only the major intervention aban de buy say or the illegal miners no every baby omo na fe ya control omo na no me kan ye na Dr. Baomia say oba obe introduce community mining. He said this somewhere on the 7th of this month e wo lejo kuku also be introduced but meanwhile ade e wo hodeda but the point is that community mining was supposed to be an intervention say ye be mining no in a regulated manner omo launch community mining omo can say omo the devices bi kura be ma emabunu no eno no etimi chi gold no asase na say ema wo mon say insase ni nsu an more. About 3 years down the line after introducing community mining, do you see for my assessment of intervention because Dr. Bamia is proposing to continue with it.
Research has shown say enoma aban de agu akwan mu ne enoma ya ye no mining about mining especially Galamsey no and working say ayade a work a enka yensu ano kani enti se ne yete enti the aban are making the effort say obe try say obe control but where we sit no I am happy e be cry na worsen the situation enti no the ever can say aban and stop it that Galamsey activities no na ye nyina no so for the next 5 years so say the next 10 years so yɛnhwɛ kwan a yɛbɛtumi ayɛ dɛn de afa so because yɛbie flag gate no ama ɛnoɔma ɛyɛ agyensɛm agyensɛm and I think say we have to be firm either than that either we stop it now or we forget about it.
Na yankombre nyina saban se mo demands o jitum wenye yi a mo next action ye dey maka se mo be woso mo ho na mo be woso mo ho kwan be so
strategy dey fantuja but you were two either to demonstrate or to go on strike.
Okay.
Other people have declared strike, said they will go on indefinite strike.
I think UTAC has
UTAC and they
19th and
yeah, no. Ending of the month. And you know, be a civil society ni na yedin komo. There's a coalition so ye keka ye ho boma ye kasa we chira at the end of the day no. So buying anya ye beti
mo demands no emu de he na saban anya mo beti ntesukoko
e demands ni na
sa
because it's easier to do it anything
or revoke airline now one first state of emergency amba
and no revoke airline no one first state of emergency amba it will not be effective. Revoke the line because when the state of emergency is declared all other idea becomes moot.
Okay.
Ebema laws ne license ne ade a yaye nyina no ebe mu ta be ma aban tumi etimi akọ yi nkofo every forest ma yi nkofo every nsuana no anyway nti enu nti ne yase omo declare the state of emergency no
ti omo mbo break
first once there is break
can e be kan
ensa ya kan e be kan but ade no yase nyina nkran nim entutu nkran nti once the galamsey ne kosoro untimi nkan kire be say okwakochi obi ana ye kwako fa obi excavator obiso omo license and no kran so ebi wo license a omo the license ni di juma papa ebi muso edi juma enye but you say one granite spoil the whole soup.
That's right.
And you know that is the reason why organized labor ye can
nti mo say mo deadline ye dey
ending of this month
say end of this month mo hu a state of emergency am ko strike and am ye demonstration
and you drew bridge na ye be cross because once are buying also until no maybe say we need to also adopt a strategy whereby or deploy any tube to either break our front or create confusion around our friend is saying set up.
Now mugeji the mood of my members are a national strike ebe popular amongst my members
the mood of the ordinary Ghanaian today is high.
Okay.
Because we've come through a lot of economic challenges. We Galamsey one of our fight I started. There are other things we anima and I can tell you, say we are poised.
Between now and the end of the month, at the end of year.
Oh, and American, we are talking and we are mobilizing ourselves. Mean to be in fact a strategy Emma Metuja so because ye didn't come nyina aso kese 8 once aso tie no enye bibi boni bia na ebe but ade a famra kwan ma mra no emma ho kwan se ye deploy no eno na ye be deploy and Ghana fo nim TUC munim de ebetimi aye ntini na enu ntina bibia asem bia ba Ghana for civil society nyina ye dey calling on us say yem fire no ntum because ye dey no tuma eduru achiri enu nti na ye pese ye de Ghana adwumayefo say yenye ema.
Bernard Meda se memra so na last and parting words are with the Ghana adwumayefo ne Ghana fo nyina.
My last parting words are make kire Ghana adwumayefo nyina ne say ye nyina no say bi ye moboa ye ho na emre ne duru ho a ye nyina ya to ye ho ayede agum a make sure say ya gi ye man every sa ewudi a ekoso ewo yemfuom ewudi a ekoso ewo yensuom ene nneoma entwa ye ewo Galamsey ene mining ho no ye betimi esi ano kwan na ye nyina no sabi yenya nsupa anom
Ghana for betimi ede wo mani ato TUC for so se mo betimi amade to atwa mayen
TUC ye body but Ghana for and the beboa ya me yetimi aye yenko as leadership and yenko as TUC yentimi nye enu nti na ye to nsa frɛ obi biara so obi biara mfa ne honjim journalist for mfa honjim yenuanom omo agbogborochi for omo honjim yenuanom omo wo efrɛ say driver for GPRT for obi biara o ye Ghana ni our friend who Ghana near or dog Ghana I saw din ho jim sa okun enye yanko ayako okun a eyema Ghana fo nyina ako Nyankopɔn kan ho na wonhyira wo na wonhyira watiefo nyina